Let's get this radio show started.
Welcome, Rise Guys Morning Show. Welcome to Friday, October the 27th, 2017.
Yeah, Friday. What you doing, boy?
Man, just hanging out and getting ready for a big show featuring, well, for one, a mystery guest.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Outside of the mystery guest, we have some confirmed guests coming in also. Fatboy.
Oh, it's been a minute, man.
Yeah, man.
It's been a while.
Some friends of ours. A large, scary, chainsaw-wielding individual. You may know him as Leatherface.
Oh.
The Saw is family. R.A. Mihailoff.
Love him.
Well, he's the last of a dying breed, right?
Oh, man. He's a giant gentleman.
He
Yeah.
really is.
He is such a kind gentleman. Such
He
a
is.
kind soul in Leatherface. That's how Leatherface
It
was.
is. I mean,
Leatherface was a sympathetic character to me, but then again, I'm weird.
yeah.
Or maybe I just pay attention.
Just weird.
That would
I
be-
just pay
All
attention.
the
to what it
above.
is. It's both, Jeff.
You're an attentive
I was just agreeing
weirdo.
with you.
I need a clicker like the ESPN show where somebody makes a point and you get a little click.
Yeah,
Whenever you two get jabs in at each other, I need a little clicker.
we have fun together.
It is.
Let's, yeah, RA's the last one, right?
Yeah, man. But he's bringing Otis Driftwood's coming too. He drives.
Yeah.
You know, he's the driver.
It's an
And then,
interesting crowd.
Leatherface rides shotgun, and then Freddy and Pinhead chill in the back. When I say Freddy, I mean Krueger. Fred Krueger.
Now, what if you're going to the store and you're already high and you see that group pull up beside you?
Dude.
Whoa.
Can I help you, sir?
Nobody would believe you.
I just can't imagine what happens when
Well, officer.
like people who work here downstairs and don't listen to us and don't know that's going to happen, then they just, oh my God, Pinhead's walking around.
Oh, we could have scared so many people.
Yeah.
You know, stores have signs that say no hoodies, but they don't have signs that say no Freddys or no Pinheads. No Otises.
Freddy is a riot.
If you had a no Otis
He's a
sign.
riot.
He is.
Who's the speller, Freddy?
Yeah, no.
Otis.
R.A. is the speller of
Yeah.
the bunch.
I'm
yeah.
being sarcastic. I
Somewhere
think.
between R.A. and Otis lies the spelling.
The
typically.
spelling.
You know what's great about Freddy's? He's got that little move. He just kind of wiggles a couple fingers.
Yeah.
He does that and misspells words.
Do you happen to have the clip handy of macabre?
Oh, man. Give me a second. I have to see if I can find that one.
The word was, yeah,
It's so good.
macabre. Like, you know, the thing they say at the beginning of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, disturbing and horrifying because of involvement with or depiction of death and injury. You know, MACABRE.
I might, but I got like 5 clips I'm going to have to run through real quick.
Okay.
I'll know it if I hear it.
But yeah, we'll do the monster spelling bee
I
with
know.
those guys. It's
That was
our
so good.
one of our annual Halloween traditions because Halloween. I think Matthew said it yesterday, and he'll be here in a couple. But I think he said yesterday that Halloween is like Christmas time for us. Being rock radio, rock show, it's like our version of Christmas, where all the girl stations are all big on Christmas. Halloween is our thing.
Okay.
Right, we play scary music, and Leatherface comes
You're
see
so
us.
good at it, though. You know too much.
This is just for
Well,
Freddy in closing.
I mean,
I-
that's your forte.
I did not have many girlfriends.
Yeah.
It's,
But you made up for it to get the best one ever.
Yeah, that's true.
here's one of Freddy trying to spell massacre.
This is just for Freddy in closing. Freddy, spell the word massacre.
Massacre.
Massacre, man. Massacre.
MASS.
Well, he spelled it phonetically, didn't he? He said massacre. Oh, which one is this? Oh, this
Oh,
one.
man.
Freddy.
Freddy.
Phantasm. FANTA. FAN.
Yeah.
Freddy.
Hey, before we get too far gone talking about the spelling bee, the FOF line will be back this morning too, man. The Rise Guys 2017 Happy Birthday O Matthew Extravaganza featuring Leatherface.
Good God.
Oh, that is good.
That's the proper title for today's show, at least according to me.
Did Rob Zombie help you with that?
No.
He likes
I
long
don't.
titles.
I don't know Rob Zombie, Paige. We're not
It
friends.
sounded like it.
If we were friends, I wouldn't have paid $40 for his damn shirt.
I was about to say, he didn't spot you a shirt.
He'd have given me
true.
one for free, probably.
He would
Or
have.
at least for
Freddy.
cost. Anyway. Yeah, all that and a whole lot more.
You're listening to the Rise Guys Morning Show. 93.3 The Planet Rocks.
You know, we have a big show today. We have a bunch of monsters coming in here to spell things later.
Freddy.
And Leatherface and Freddy Krueger himself.
Some real life.
Yeah.
Some real life monsters. Others just portray them in movies.
Yes.
8 o'clock hour, the monster spelling bee. Freddy Krueger will be here. Pinhead will be here. Otis will be here.
Yep.
And then, and those guys, you know, just the actors.
Yes.
But the real actor, the real guy, R.A. Mihailoff, who was Leatherface in Texas Chainsaw Massacre, will be in this very studio at 8 o'clock. And he usually brings the chainsaw with him.
Yeah, he does.
You imagine the other people on that plane. No overhead room. They open up the overhead compartment and there's that 8-foot long chainsaw up there.
Is it easy to fly with a chainsaw? We can ask him.
Yeah. Everybody just turns around and goes, "Oh, Leatherface.
Oh.
Oh, Leatherface. You should have driven your station wagon. The station wagon has it strapped up on top looking like the family truckster. Oh, Leatherface." I want to ask him when's the last time he cut down a tree. But it's been years.
Right?
Yeah, I asked Jesse James Dupree that one time. I said, "How often do you actually cut down a tree?" He says, "I got a landscaper, brother."
brother. God, he should be the new Leatherface.
Right?
Oh, my God,
New
yes.
Leatherface.
Well, you better run. I'm gonna get you.
Looks more like Jigsaw, though, oddly enough.
This is the Rise Guys Morning Show.
Spread the word on 93.3 The Planet.
Morning. Happy Friday. Devil music playing right now.
Yeah.
Love it.
This would be the one time when Mabry probably recommended, y'all should check out my son's radio show. They don't, you know, they talk on there and have fun. And then this is playing. Matthew, the head of the deacons, heard that devil music he was playing.
Oh, I got to pay double next Sunday.
She should do 20% next time. 20%. Well, it's the big day. It is the official sign of Halloween that the Monster Spelling Bee is going to take place on the Rise Guys.
Yeah, it is.
Each and every year. You know what the funny thing is? We use some of the same words every year, and they still get them wrong.
Yeah, I just emailed you. Actually, I'm sending right now. I just emailed you 4 that I don't think we've used.
Yeah, I like it. I got one that the reason I chose it is because I am always guilty of misspelling it myself.
Oh, what you got? I want to see.
And the top one right there.
Oh, yeah, that's a good
Always
one.
misspell
That's a real
that.
good one.
Always misspell it.
Yeah, it's one of those little simple words that trips us up all the time.
Yeah. So, Lord God.
Here comes the parade.
Here comes the boy, we should think about that next year. Why not a Halloween parade? Why not?
Yeah, we could.
Freddie, good morning. There's Otis as well, and
R.A.'s
the
here.
legend himself, with the big old bear claws of a hand. Golly. We've got, as I was saying, it's a tradition every year. I mean, it wouldn't be Halloween without this little meeting that we have every year.
Tradition.
Tradition. That's right, it is tradition. R.A. Mihailoff, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Freaking, I'm great. Leatherface himself. And since last year, there was a passing of one of the Leatherfaces.
Gunnar
Hansen
Gunnar
passed
Hansen,
away.
number 1, the original.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Gunnar.
So he was in number 1 and 2?
No, Gunnar did the first one.
Just the first one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Lovable Part 2 Leatherface. I don't remember the guy.
Bill Johnson.
Okay, yeah, he was the lovable Leatherface in Part 2.
Well, yes, he's a lovable man.
Yeah, Leatherface in Part 2 had a big heart.
Yes, and Bill Johnson has a big heart.
Okay.
Does he?
So.
Well, I think you do too. I mean, we may not see it in the movies, but
Mattman, don't ruin my reputation.
he's horrible. he just should see the
surly.
Look at the looks he's shooting me right now.
I'm ugly. I'm mean. I'm surly.
He threatened Fatboy.
Yeah.
Huh?
He threatened Fatboy.
He did.
He's going to humble him.
Yep.
I saw his Full House episode the other day, and I was kind of shaking still.
Oh, you saw that?
Yeah.
Oh, I've never seen. What is the you've told us you were on Full House before. What was the character? What'd you do?
Oh, I played one of John Stamos's biker buddies.
Okay. You were not in the Rippers though.
In the what?
Jesse and the Rippers, his band?
Oh no,
Okay.
no.
You're the bouncer, the security guy.
No. One members of his bike riding crew,
Yeah.
Okay.
motorcycle MC.
Yeah. Okay.
He was into biking. All right, I want to talk a little bit about Leatherface. And Leatherface was voted some list we did the other day. He was the most frightening horror movie villain.
Okay, I can agree with that 100%.
Amen.
He was number one. What do you think of that character? Because I think it's a deeper character than a lot of people realize it is.
Yeah.
It seems like he's obviously a big kid, but he's just afraid, right?
What?
He's afraid, right, of the trespassers in his house in the first movie.
Well,
Just what do you think of the character?
He's defending his home.
Yeah.
I think is what when it all boils down to. He's just a simple-minded, very focused individual, and when his home is threatened, that's when he goes, ballistic.
Hangs people on hooks and stuff.
Yeah, but
Very similar to that of Jaws. I said yesterday, Jaws is not the villain. The people swimming in his water are.
Well, okay, I could understand that, but here's the deal. What I think is the secret to playing quote unquote villains.
Mm-hmm.
You don't believe your character is evil.
Mm-hmm.
You in the character are justified in your actions. It's not like you wake up and villains don't wake up most of them anyway don't wake up in the morning and go, I'm just going to be the nastiest son of a
bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the world today, it's just hey, my home's being threatened. I'm going to deal with it.
Right.
Okay. Not only being a heel in wrestling, you also usually the heels in wrestling usually have a logical point. They're just kind of jerks about presenting it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. But back to Leatherface, I think one of the reasons why he is the most frightening is because he is the one that actually could exist and be real.
Oh yeah.
Those are the ones that are the scariest. Not, some kind of alien. Like they put Alien on the list, like from the movie.
Yeah.
That's not a horror movie to me. It's scary, but like horror, it's just, I don't know. Like Jaws, I don't consider to be a horror movie. It's a suspenseful thriller.
Right.
You want to get away from Jaws, you get on the beach, But what we were talking about with Leatherface being the number one villain of all time, according to this list, it's the staple for, I would say, 99.9% of haunted houses is when you walk out that door at the end, somebody's going to be there with a chainsaw, whether there's a chain on it or not, and you're going to take off running.
Exactly.
It's never Freddy, no offense. It's never Jason. It's never Pinhead. It's always that chainsaw.
Always the
Leatherface.
chainsaw. Well, there was a tagline in the original poster of my movie. The terror begins the second it starts.
The terror begins the second it starts. I like that.
Referring to the chainsaw.
I was saying earlier, I went and saw Jigsaw last night. And your point about how in the killer's mind, like with Leatherface, he was protecting his home. The Jigsaw would often say he's speaking for the dead, people that, died tragically or, there were the mix-ups of medical files, things like that. He's saying, I'm not killing you because I hate you. I'm killing you because I'm speaking for the dead. And it's a real twisted way to look. As I'm watching it, I was like, yeah, all these people that he's killing and put through these things, they've done awful things. He's playing the judge and the jury. He's like, confess your sins, or you're gonna go, you're gonna get chopped up or whatever.
Yeah, I saw an analysis of that on the Facebook the other day.
Yeah,
that very subject
about how
why he does what he does.
Yeah. So you at the end, I'm like, I don't know who I'm pulling for here, Jigsaw or this guy who sold this contraption that didn't have brakes on it. That's all I'll say.
And that goes back to my point. To effectively play a villain, you have to believe that your actions are justified.
Mm-hmm. So when you were on the set, like you hear about these great actors. Who's the one that just retired that played Lincoln? That would always
Daniel Day-Lewis. Yeah.
Daniel Day-Lewis would get into character. He'd stay in character on the set.
Yes.
When you were Leatherface, were you in that mindset? Like, were you Leatherface?
When I stepped in front of the camera, you bet your sweet patootie I was.
Yeah.
But the minute they call cut, I'd spit out the teeth, drop the mask, shut off the chainsaw, go get my cup of coffee, light up a cigar, and me and Kane Hodder would play practical jokes on each other.
You would?
Oh, yeah.
You would hide each other's leather masks, or what would you do?
Well, he had a fart machine.
Oh, my God.
that he would apply strategically.
Right. So you're telling me that if we listen closely, we may hear Leatherface fart during the movie?
No. Strictly off camera, behind the scenes.
Okay.
We are dedicated professionals, and
Absolutely.
we take our screen work very seriously.
That's right.
But we don't carry it home,
Right, of course.
At least I don't.
Of course. You're appearing in the area. You're going to be at Pinhead's graveyard. You're
Yes,
there
sir.
every year.
Yes, sir.
You're there to take part in the meeting and greeting of folks.
Meet and greet, sign autographs,
Photos.
photo ops, tell stories of movie business if anybody wants to hear them.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's good stuff. I want to ask you another kind of nerdy movie question.
Yes.
When you film a Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie, obviously you're running the saw, but they have to go re-record a lot of audio after that? Or are they able to get the audio with the chainsaw running?
Actually, some of it is recorded practical during the filming, but quite often, it's called ADR.
Yeah.
And that they sweeten everything,
Yeah.
It's funny. When you make a horror movie, it's actually, in my opinion, it's not particularly frightening.
Mm-hmm.
And we used to watch dailies when we shot on film to make sure, that we got the coverage and everything from the day before.
Yeah.
And when you watch dailies, they are straight up boring sometimes.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Because it's 10 minutes of, just using me for an example, 10 minutes of me walking with, through the woods with the chainsaw.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Watching that for 10 minutes, the same scene over and over and over again, that's kind of boring. It's once you start adding the editing, the music, the sound effects, and everything like that, that's what makes the movies exciting.
Yeah.
I was saying the other day, don't you think that a good horror movie, the writer, I guess the writer, as much effort should be put into the score or the soundtrack? Because to me, some of the greatest horror movies, the addition of the music in the background sets the tone. I use The Shining as an example. I mean, I hear that music, the piano with Halloween and the music, man. I mean, it sets the mood. So in today's horror movies, I don't think they do it anymore.
Really? You don't think so?
I don't think they add that much relevance to the soundtrack.
Here's a classic example, Psycho.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
A horror movie without some kind of music setting the tone is, I don't think it would be very good.
Not at all.
I don't think it's very good without that.
Yeah, think about Friday the 13th.
What is he saying?
I don't know. What is he
The
saying?
biggest argument on the internet. Some
I don't know.
people say
Let's call Kane and find out.
All right, let's call him. What, is he
I
up
left
yet?
my phone in the car.
I'll be dead blame. We'll break here. When we come back, will all our monsters be prepared? Otis?
How you doing, Mattman?
Good. You?
Doing good. Doing good.
You're man. You are a delight. I just I look at you and you're in the full regalia over there.
Yeah. He gives me a hard time. He's like, "We're going on radio. No one's going to see your face." I'm like, "No, I have to.
No,
I have to.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's in the. We've got Pinhead. We've got Freddy Krueger. We've got R.A. Mihailoff, the Leatherface legend himself, and then we have Otis. And you're all going to compete in the Monster Spelling Bee.
Yeah, we are.
Now here's the question: who won last year?
R.A.
I think I did.
Yeah.
Is that a
won last
rule
time.
that y'all say, look, we're going to let you win?
No, I think I won. I won the second year.
Oh, okay.
Did you?
This is a fair and square competition.
Fair and square.
The most brilliant mind rises to the top.
That's right. That's right. So
Can I stab him now?
with what?
Good luck.
Oh my God! Did you bring the?
Yes.
How do you travel with that? I said that earlier. How do you travel?
Well,
Obviously, you
said
don't fly.
I fly. Yeah, I don't fly, so that's not an issue.
Yeah.
If I do travel with it, and I haven't done that in the past very often, this is something that's probably going to start happening in the future.
Yeah.
I'll either ship it ahead or make room in the back seat of my car.
Okay.
It's great. You have to get a U-Haul just for the chainsaw. That'd be
Giant
awesome.
Nah.
Oh, man. I love it. When we come back, it is the Monster Spelling Bee. It'll be Leatherface, R.A. Mihailoff, Freddy Krueger, Otis, and Pinhead himself. I love it. It's my most favorite thing of the Halloween season. I'm not even kidding you. I love it.
Let's take some bets.
You take some bets?
Come on.
Well, we got previous winners in the room. Freddie,
Y'all just bet against dumbass in the corner.
Freddie,
Everyone make money.
Freddie,
What?
you gonna take that from him?
Well, hell, you called me a dumbass a couple of weeks ago.
He gave you the middle claw.
I don't guess Freddie was listening at 6:05.
That was a soundboard. All right, we'll do the spelling bee next. It is the Monster Spelling Bee. More with the monsters right after this.
Now back to Matt, 9, Paige, and Fatboy, the Rise Guys Morning Show.
93.3 The Planet.
What a delight this will be. The Rise Guys, I think, 5th annual? It's about 5 years worth.
Something like that.
Monster Spelling Bee. Again, in studio, we have Pinhead, we have Otis, we have Freddy Krueger, and then the only real monster in the room, as far as I'm concerned, and I say that with such great pleasure and great reverence,
That's a good word.
R.A. Mihailoff, Leatherface himself.
Thank you, and I accept that with great honor. Thank you.
You should. I swear. I wouldn't call it Halloween if I didn't get to see you.
I know.
And all of you. I mean that. All of you.
It's like a tradition, isn't it?
It is a tradition. That was the word I was looking for earlier.
Yeah.
Couldn't
Who
figure
day
it
and
out.
night must scramble for a living, feed a wife and children, say his daily prayers. And who has the right, as master of the house, to have the final word at home? The Papa tradition.
To drink beer. All right.
Fantastic.
The way we're going to play the Monster Spelling Bee is this. I will say a spelling word with Halloween implications. You scream your name if you know the answer. Like, for instance, Otis, if you knew the answer, you would say...
Otis.
Freddie, you would say...
Freddy.
I love it. Pinhead, you would say...
Pinhead.
Pinhead's been up all night. And, of course, R.A. Mihailoff, Leatherface, would say whatever you want.
R.A.?
R.A.
Usually
Perfect.
it's all right. That'll work.
I was going to say something smart, but I couldn't think of it.
Sex machine, whatever you want to say.
Must be that chair.
What'd you say?
over
Hey, what is your love life like right now? Are you a single guy?
Oh, yeah.
You're single.
Yeah.
Now, can I ask you this and not put you on the spot?
Yes, sir.
Since you've been coming, to Pinhead's Graveyard every year, of course, it's going on through November 1st up there in Canton, right there on Asheville Highway. Is there maybe a particular young lady or ladies that come to see you every year?
Imagine RA has fans.
As fans. Good.
I must take the Fifth Amendment on that.
Good. Plead it, take it, whatever
But
you
listen,
want.
listen to the tone of my laugh.
You didn't come up to see me, Mattman.
No.
Oh, yeah, you got that right.
All right, here we go. This is so fun. Word number 1 in this year's Monster Spelling Bee. Scream your name if you know how to spell villain.
What is it?
Villain.
Freddy.
Villain. Freddy for villain.
Villan.
I got it.
It's incorrect, Freddy.
Damn it, Freddie.
R.A. writing down.
I got it.
R.A. asked for a pen and piece of paper with the spelling
I'm
bee.
ready.
R.A., how do we spell villain?
Villian.
Oh. So
Otis.
Otis?
I was going to go with RA's spelling. Villain.
That's correct.
Well, that shouldn't count. Come on.
Thanks, RA, for taking the bait on that one.
Otis just
I was going to say IAN.
picking the scraps. See, Otis is a scavenger in the game.
Yep.
Yeah, see, he waited till we got it right down to the... that's not
Should
fair.
be a half each, right?
Well, I'll let him have it this time.
Fatboy, are you the scorekeeper?
Sure.
Okay. So that means Otis is on the board with 1.
That means I'm winning, RA.
That's right.
Go to...
Hell. Go to hell. All right, here we go. Question or word number 2, the Monster Spelling Bee. The word is poltergeist. Poltergeist.
Freddy.
Freddy.
Poltergeist. Poltergeist.
I got it.
Chicken,
I got
Freddy.
it. R.A. has it.
R.A. for the point.
All right. Poltergeist.
Sorry.
I missed it again?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, let Otis come in and scoop it up.
Otis is working heel, bro.
Otis, spell poltergeist.
Poltergeist.
That is correct. That is correct.
Just one letter.
You're getting him all on those E before I's, or I's before E's.
I'm handing it to him.
Hey, I'm up 2 RA in case you weren't.
Yeah, I got it, Otis. I got it.
Pinhead, you're going to come from behind, aren't you? Whoa. What happened there?
It looks like Jigsaw.
I bet Otis remembers what Leatherface did to Chop Top in part 2.
It looks like Gigante Sawyer himself.
You know
That
what?
was an accident.
This is a revelation. I might be dyslexic or something. I get these letters.
We have a room full.
Telling you, it's the chair.
He's reading off of Freddy's cheat sheet.
That's right. That's right. Okay. The score is what?
We got Otis at 2. Brady with nothing and R.A. with nothing.
And Pinhead with nothing.
Pinhead with nothing.
Okay, here we go.
I'll put
Question number 3. Voorhees. Voorhees, as in
I got it.
Jason.
R.A. has it.
R.A.?
All right.
VORHEES.
I feel bad Xing him out, too, because he gives me the look like,
I know.
I'm going to go get that chainsaw.
Chainsaw next across the
Freddy.
hall.
Freddy?
Ready.
VOORHRES.
Oh, man, so close. So close.
All right, Otis, come in and.
Pinhead is writing something down as well. Oh, this is breakfast order. All right, go ahead.
Otis. VOORHEES.
That is correct. Boy, we're having a sweep here.
Hey, wait a minute. That's a proper name. That shouldn't count.
I'm going to go outside and get something to drink and let y'all catch up to me, and I'll be back in 5.
Goodness gracious.
Talking junk.
What a hater.
Why don't you make it rat poison?
Only because he's on the other side of the room.
Come back
I
wearing
got Jeff
somebody's
Lewis
face.
Neal in between us. He's my bodyguard.
Okay, here we go. This could still be a game, I promise. Here we go. I'm going to throw a softball out. Word number 4. Kruger.
Freddy.
Freddy?
Please.
Can you spell your last name?
KRUGER.
Kroger.
Friday Kroger.
Kroger.
It's Kroger. Yeah. Freddy Krueger. We're slicing prices at Freddy Krueger's. All right, Pinhead.
Uh-oh.
Pinhead?
KRUEGER.
Oh, my God. Pinhead is on the board with 1. We have a game now. We have a game.
Between Pinhead and Otis so far.
Well, look. I'm predicting Freddy's going to not win this one either. All right, here we go. Question number 5. I love you, Freddy. Question number 5. Question number 5 is psychotic. Psychotic.
Freddy.
Freddy?
PSYCHOTIC.
Jesus Christ.
Freddie got one.
He just tried to high five Jeff with the glove on. That's so good. All right.
Christmas miracle.
Psychotic. Wow.
It's Freddy Friday.
Signs on the dog's ass every now and then, I reckon.
Oh, Freddy Friday.
He was looking at a prescription bottle when he read it. I don't know.
Hey,
what that
just for the
means.
record, I had the right spelling. I was just a little slow on the reply.
Hey, it happens. It happens.
I'm getting stomped here today.
Otis in the lead, 3 to Pinhead, and Freddy's 1. R.A.?
Hey, in my defense, can I just say something?
Please.
I haven't been to sleep in over 24 hours.
Yeah.
All right, technically, you're getting beat by me right now.
And that,
He's been dead for years.
I might take a long walk off a short pier after this.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Let's win it. Let's get back in the game right now with this word, werewolf. Werewolf.
I got it.
R.A. This is where R.A. starts to just slay everyone now.
Yep.
WEREWOLF.
That's right.
Yeah!
Yes. All right.
He avoids the shutout.
Everyone has a point. Okay. How many more should I do?
Well, you get a couple.
Couple more.
Couple,
All right.
3.
All right, here we go. The next word on the list is, oh boy, mausoleum.
Oh. I don't even know if I can get the straps on that one.
Freddy thinks it's cheese you put on pizza.
It's not. I had some of that on my pizza last night. It was delicious.
The mouth, man, the way that mouth moves.
It's crazy that Freddy is the comic relief, isn't it? It's great.
Freddy's funny.
It looks so
All right,
perturbed.
R.A. thinks he has it.
All right, R.A., spell the word mausoleum.
I'm MAUSOLEUM.
We have a game.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. We have a game right now.
And you know what?
Yes.
The O I originally had as an A.
That's good.
Mausoleum. All right, so Otis 3, R.A. 2 to Freddy and Pinhead 1.
Yes.
Got a couple more to go. Here we go. The next word. I hope everybody's aware of this. If not, fine. Blame it on 9. The next word is Babadook.
Oh.
Huh?
Babadook.
Freddy.
Freddy?
Oh, this should be good.
BOBADUKE.
Close.
Bob
Very
A.
close.
Duke.
Babadook.
Might have to later.
That'd be take a Duke.
Go ahead, Otis.
All right, hold on. Otis.
Let Otis go out first this time.
Oh, he switches right.
Otis. Babadook.
Otis. BOBBA. No flashback. No flashback.
BADMOVIE.
No.
Oh.
No. I'll spell it for the room. Anybody else want to guess?
I think.
I'll take a guess.
Go for the guess.
Just, I know it's the title of a movie.
Yes.
I've seen it written down 100 times, but I haven't paid any attention to it.
Don't watch it either. It's horrible.
Is it?
Not good.
That's probably why I haven't paid any attention. BABADUK.
Oh man, so close. Pinhead. Scream your name. I'll take your. He's got his hand raised now.
Pinhead.
Pinhead.
BABADOOK.
One more time so I can get clarification on one of the letters, please.
BABADOOK.
That is correct.
Yeah.
That is correct. What a game this has turned into. Otis still in the lead, but R.A. and Pinhead now with 2 and Freddy.
Miraculously has one.
I beat my all-time high score.
You did. What, 4 years?
All right.
Yeah.
One last word. 9, help me pick it out. There's 2 choices here. I can go with this one, or I can go with this one.
Wait, which one?
That one, or that one.
Man, I'd do number 6.
Number 6.
Yeah,
Okay.
Number 6, fine shit.
The last and final word. We'll have a champion here. There will be. Boy, that car ride home. Oh, man. Whoever wins has to buy breakfast, is what Otis said.
Hey.
We'll watch you guys pulling up to a drive-thru.
I got a lot of weird looks on the way here.
What'd you say? Whoever wins has to buy breakfast?
Don't tell him that.
Well, I'm taking a dive then.
Y'all figure out the breakfast situation. Here's the last and final word. Now, just to give you some clarification on this, this is about this is the name of a hotel or an inn in a movie. The word is Haddonfield, as in the Haddonfield Inn.
I got it.
R.A. for
a tie.
A tie.
Okay. Haddonfield.
Haddonfield.
As in the place where Michael Myers also hangs out.
Yes.
HADDENFIELD.
Wrong. No. So sorry.
Otis for the win.
Otis for the win.
HADDONFIELD.
Otis Otis wins! Otis wins! Otis wins! Oh, man.
Oh, he's going to stab me. Coming up tonight. Freddy, it's over with.
Oh,
It's over with, Freddy.
thank God.
Hey, these cards were marked.
I'm telling you, Pinhead from out of nowhere just came in and just.
Pinhead had a show in this year. Everybody got on the board, man. Freddie did good. You've been reading.
That was
All
great.
those years of taking antipsychotics paid off.
That's right.
You need to start dating older girls. Increase your spelling next year.
I love this. You should do like a stand-up show, like on Halloween Eve or something. I'd go to see that. Go and see Pinhead's Graveyard. Meet R.A. Mihailoff. Leatherface himself will be there taking pictures and signing all your stuff and stealing your girlfriend. All those things.
That's kind of true.
2099 Highway, Asheville Highway. 2099 Asheville Highway in Canton. Every night till
November 1st.
November 1st. Go in and see it. That was great. Freddie, one last word. You ready? Just for you. Nosferatu.
What?
Nosferatu.
NOS. Ferratu.
We got it.
Now the question is, does he know who
Does he know what that
Nosferatu
is? Do you know who that is?
No.
All right.
Can I tell?
Tell him.
Basically, he's the original vampire.
He was kind of the first. Yeah.
Well, good for him.
He used his teeth. He used his fingers.
Played by Max von Schreck.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
The green
Which
guy.
is German for shriek.
Yes. Who knew an ogre could be so menacing in a movie? It's craziness. Go meet a living horror legend, and not where you have to pay $100 to do it down in Atlanta. Go up to Asheville this weekend, meet a living legend, talk to him, do a Q&A. The guy he's got stories on stories on stories. Pinhead, thank you for coming in as well and almost winning it. Otis, thank you, of course.
It's a pleasure, Mattman.
R.A., always a pleasure. I feel like I'm going to send you a Christmas card this year.
I would love that.
I would like to get you in that.
Even though I am a bah humbugger,
you?
Yeah, I won't send you one back, but I'll be delighted to receive yours.
Absolutely. And Freddy,
I'll send you a Christmas card, man. I got you, buddy.
thank you, sir. I love Freddy. All right, that was the Monster Spelling Bee. Go check out Pinhead's Graveyard up in Canton this weekend, and we'll return right after this.
93.3 The Planet Rocks.
Freddy Krueger. No, he just left.
Yeah, Freddy Krueger just left with Pinhead, Otis, and R.A. Mihailoff, a.k.a. Leatherface.
Still here.
Freddy's costume is great
It's
because
wonderful.
that dude's only 30 years old.
Yeah.
I would have assumed he was like in his 60s the way he talks and
You like it?
moves around.
He carries himself like a legit Fred Krueger.
Yeah, it's great.
Now, the saviors of upstate morning radio. Matt, 9, Paige, and Fatboy. The Rise Guys on 93.3 The Planet.
Rise Guys Morning Show. Good morning. It is the end of the show. Sadly.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately. Thank you to R.A. Mihailoff, Leatherface himself. I mean, a living horror legend. You know?
Yeah.
You know?
You know?
Yeah.
Go see him and Freddy and Jason, and they'll all be up at Pinhead's Graveyard up there in Canton, North Carolina. Pinheadsgraveyard.com. Go in and check that out.
This is the Rise Guys Morning Show with Mattman, 9, Paige, and Fatboy.
93.3 The Planet rocks.
Your suffering will be legendary, even in hell.
POLTERYGEIST. Poultrygeist.